All right, what is going on, Ranger fans? Welcome to another edition of 407 Rangers. I'm your host, Raymond Tapia. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and a comment. Turn on your notifications. I'm about to go live, upload highlights, or do a stream or a recap. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We are almost at the 120 mark, and make sure you guys keep clicking that subscribe button. I would love to see that 120 number because you guys are really tuning in, and I really appreciate it. It's much love here from the 407 Rangers staff because me and the equipment guy, we be going through a lot of BS. I mean, hell, I had to miss practice tonight, but I got the opportunity to watch the game, so it was a good game altogether and a good debut for Gabe Perreault, even though he didn't score a goal or anything. He definitely had his chances, but we're going to get to this game because surprisingly, the New York Rangers, it was an interesting win, even though, like, one could say, oh, it's a bad win. I would say this definitely reminded me of the Vancouver Canucks game. It's just, I guess, they played a little better defense even though Keandre Miller was the Ninja Turtle tonight, it's always pizza time for him, so it is what it is. But in the first period, you had Gustav Nyquist, which of course I just don't understand that Igor Shesterkin can never escape the first period goals. It's like so normal for him to allow the opposing team to score on him in the first period. Like seeing Igor not allow a first period goal is like damn near impossible. We only seen that happen a couple of games, but it's nothing new for me, of course, because even though Igor's been playing good, he still has to step it up just a little bit. But you had Nyquist with the goal and Marcus Johansson with the assist and Matt Zuccarello. Which you know what, man, I miss Matt Zuccarello so much. He was playing absolutely spectacular. And shout out to him as well because he had on the Sam Rosen jersey instead of him putting his name on the back of the jersey. He had Rosen, so much love from that and much respect to Matt Zuccarello because that's definitely legendary to see right there. But honestly, if you ask me how I feel about Zuccarello, in 2015, man, it's the biggest what if because till this day, I truly believe if Zuccarello had not gotten injured in 2015, we would have finally got a Stanley Cup after a decade. But now we're going on 3 decades. But it is what it is. So, of course, Braden Schneider hits the goal right after and you had Uwe Vakanainen with his 12 assists and Artemi Panarin with his 47th assist, which I'm sure Artemi Panarin, but the way he's been playing, he might reach 100 points. It seems like he's almost there. He probably got like 70 or 80 right now. Would not surprise me one bit if he's already at that number. But of course, you had the Wild. This was, like I said, an interesting game because it was back and forth. You had the Wild hit a goal right after the freaking Schneider goal with Brock Faber. He hit the wrist shot goal, and of course another assist from Marcus Johansson, which I think he had like 3 assists tonight. The way he was playing tonight, he was dishing the puck out. I wish the Rangers can do that. But the Rangers luckily beat this team tonight. But yeah, Frederick Goudreau with the assist as well. Second period comes around, and this is the interesting thing about Keandre Miller. Every time he scores a goal, it's always like, okay, you're definitely gonna see something out of him now. Now that he got the goal, here comes the Keandre Miller bullshit right after, and it never fails because of course he always does that. But Keandre Miller, of course, with the snapshot goal, and JT Miller with his 42nd assist of the season, and Will Borgen with his 10th. And honestly, the Rangers somehow stayed in it because then right after Chris Kreider scored the backhanded unassisted goal, which made it his 20th goal for the season. But I mean, it is what it is. We'll take it. Chris Kreider definitely has some horrific stats. Despite him scoring 20 goals, he still has 4 assists, which I don't know what happened, man. Kreider, even though he's doing his part, he still seems checked out. So I don't know if he's going to even stick around this season. I truly don't, but we'll have to see what happens this summer. And then right after, you had Marcus Johansson, which I told y'all he was going crazy tonight. He scored himself a wrister. And then you had Gustav Nyquist with the assist and Brock Faber with the assist as well. And then right after that, Artemi Panarin out of nowhere with the most random breakaway goal. Like, I know Artemi Panarin does a lot, but seeing him do a breakaway, it's rare. It's really rare for you to see Artemi Panarin just skate down and hit a breakaway goal because he's always a pass first type of guy. So I'm glad he did that. I mean, hopefully, if they go to the playoffs, he can do that because that's my only issue with Panarin. I love what he does in the regular season, but you guys know how I feel about him in the playoffs. He's not that same player we see in the regular season in the postseason, which if he can do that, it would make things a lot better for all of us. But right after you had Marco Rossi shoot the goal to tie up the game for the Minnesota Wild, and then Matt Boldy with the assist. And of course, Rangers go to overtime, which honestly, after the loss they had from the Ducks, I thought they might give this game away too because the Rangers barely get overtime wins. But I was like, you know what? They beat them last time on the road in overtime. Maybe we get a part two because that 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 was the first thing in my head. Like even though the Ducks loss was the first thing that popped up, the second thing that popped up was like maybe they can do another part two because I somehow believed in it. And then I was saying to myself, who hits the goal? Gabe Perreault, JT Miller, Panarin, Bika or Trocheck. And of course, Vincent Trocheck with the tip-in goal, which I don't even know, man. Vincent Trocheck is an interesting player because it seems like he'll play wolf shit and then he'll make up for it by hitting crucial goals. But he still is playing turbo wolf shit. But the power play was so horrendous, guys. I think it was like, what, 0 for 5 on the power play? So Laviolette needs to figure something out with that power play because even though we got the win, we could have at least gotten like two more goals if they had got something out their fucking power play. So well, I'll keep y'all updated on Saturday for the New Jersey Devils game. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Rangers pull off the victory 4-3 against the Wild in overtime. And Gabe Perreault had an excellent debut. Hopefully he keeps it going in Saturday's game. And